Hello everyone. My name is Riva Akalia, a student of the Information Systems program at Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia, with student ID 223111094. Today I would like to talk to you about a very important topic in the field of technology and risk management, the audit of business continuity and disaster recovery, often abbreviated as BC/DR audit. In today's modern world, organizations no longer rely solely on physical infrastructure or manual processes. Instead, they are increasingly dependent on complex digital systems, cloud services, and interconnected networks that support critical business functions. While this technological advancement enables businesses to operate more efficiently, it also introduces new risks. A single point of failure, such as a data breach, server crash, or natural disaster, can bring operations to a halt in a matter of seconds. This is where the concepts of business continuity planning, BCP, and disaster recovery planning, DRP, come into play. BCP focuses on ensuring that essential business operations can continue even in the face of disruption, while DRP emphasizes the rapid restoration of IT systems and data after a disaster occurs. Together, they form the foundation of organizational resilience. However, merely having these plans documented is not enough. What truly matters is whether these plans are viable, actionable, and well understood by everyone involved. Unfortunately, in many organizations, BCP and DRP documents are created solely for compliance purposes and are rarely revisited. These plans may sit untouched for years without being tested or updated. As a result, when a real crisis hits, the plans prove useless because the situation has changed, or people don't remember the procedures. This is where the audit process becomes essential. An audit is not just a check-the-box exercise. It is a critical tool to ensure that BCP and DRP are effective and aligned with the organization's current structure, technology, and risk landscape. A business continuity and disaster recovery audit evaluates whether the organization is truly prepared for unexpected disruptions. It assesses the quality of existing plans, the knowledge and readiness of personnel, the reliability of backup systems, and the alignment of recovery strategies with business priorities. The audit aims to uncover vulnerabilities, inefficiencies, and gaps that could hinder the recovery process in a real disaster scenario. One of the most important components of the audit is the Business Impact Analysis, or BIA. This analysis identifies which business functions are critical to the organization's survival and estimates the potential impact of disruptions on those functions. Based on this, the organization defines its recovery time objective, RTO, how long it can tolerate downtime, and recovery point objective, RPO, how much data it can afford to lose. These metrics serve as the foundation for designing recovery strategies and selecting appropriate technologies. During the audit process, auditors typically review documentation, evaluate infrastructure, interview staff members, and sometimes perform simulations. These simulations are designed to test the organization's response capabilities in a controlled environment. For example, they might simulate a cyber attack or server outage to observe how quickly and effectively teams can respond. These exercises often reveal unexpected weaknesses, such as outdated contact lists, unclear communication channels, or untested backup procedures. In many cases, audits expose critical issues that management was not aware of. It's not uncommon for auditors to find that data backups are incomplete, recovery procedures are untested, or staff have not received proper training. In one real-world example, a financial institution believed it could restore operations within 2 hours after a disaster. However, during the audit, it was discovered that the backup systems were misconfigured, and full recovery would actually take over 24 hours. An unacceptable delay that could result in millions in losses. The audit process is not about assigning blame. Instead, it provides a structured opportunity for improvement. Auditors offer recommendations based on best practices, including updating recovery plans regularly, conducting frequent drills, implementing automated failover systems, and educating staff on their roles during emergencies. These suggestions are designed to strengthen the organization's preparedness and minimize the risk of operational failure. Moreover, audits help organizations align with internationally recognized standards such as ISO 22301, which outlines requirements for a business continuity management system, BCMS. Compliance with these standards not only improves organizational resilience, but also boosts stakeholder confidence. It shows that the organization takes risk management seriously and is committed to protecting its people, assets, and reputation. The human element is also a crucial aspect of continuity and recovery planning. While technology plays a major role in recovery, people are the ones who execute the plans. Therefore, training, communication, and leadership are essential components of any successful recovery strategy. During a crisis, employees need to know what to do, how to do it, and who to report to. A well-informed and well-coordinated team can make the difference between swift recovery and prolonged disruption. Another vital point is the importance of ongoing review. The threat landscape is constantly evolving. New technologies, emerging cyber threats, regulatory changes, and even political instability can introduce new risks. That's why a one-time audit is not sufficient. Organizations must commit to regular reviews, continuous improvement, and adaptive planning. A plan that worked 2 years ago may no longer be effective today. The only constant is change, and being proactive rather than reactive can make all the difference in a crisis. In recent years, several global events have highlighted the importance of business continuity and disaster recovery. The COVID-19 pandemic forced organizations around the world to adapt quickly to remote work, digital collaboration, and supply chain disruption. Those that had robust BCP and DRP plans were able to transition smoothly, while others struggled to maintain operations. Similarly, the rise in ransomware attacks has shown how devastating a single security breach can be, especially if the organization lacks a solid recovery plan. With threats becoming more sophisticated and frequent, the cost of inaction is simply too high. From these events, we learned that resilience is no longer optional. It is a necessity. Business continuity and disaster recovery audits serve as a mirror, reflecting the true state of preparedness within an organization. They bring visibility to blind spots and provide a roadmap for building a more secure, responsive, and adaptable business environment. In this sense, audits should be seen as an opportunity, not as a burden, but as a vital investment in long-term operational integrity. As a student of information systems, I believe it is our responsibility to understand the value of these audits, not only as future IT professionals, but as critical thinkers and problem solvers. Whether we work in the private sector, government, or nonprofit organizations, the ability to assess, plan, and respond to disruptions will define the success and sustainability of the systems we design and manage. Our knowledge and actions today will shape the digital resilience of tomorrow's enterprises. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you gained valuable insight into the importance of business continuity and disaster recovery audits. Once again, my name is Riva Akalia, a proud student of information systems at Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia. Stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next video. Before I close, I want to emphasize one final point. Disasters are unpredictable, but being unprepared is a choice. The steps we take today, building strong plans, conducting meaningful audits, and fostering a culture of resilience, will determine how well we respond tomorrow. So let's not wait for the next disruption to test our readiness. Let's audit, learn, and improve starting now. Let's audit, learn, and resilience is not built overnight. It requires effort, commitment, and the courage to address weaknesses before they become failures. True resilience is built through continuous learning, regular testing, and an organizational mindset that values preparation over assumption. Every department, from IT to human resources, plays a role in ensuring that the organization is not just functioning, but ready to respond when adversity strikes. Thank you for your time and attention. If this video helped you understand more about business continuity and disaster recovery audits, please consider sharing it with your classmates, friends, or coworkers. Let's continue spreading awareness and building stronger, more resilient systems for the future. Because in the end, it's not just about recovering from disaster. It's about being ready for anything at any time. Preparedness is a responsibility we all share. The more we understand about risks, response strategies, and audit processes, the better equipped we are to protect not just data and systems, but people, communities, and livelihoods. Let this video be just the beginning of your journey toward a deeper understanding of business continuity and disaster recovery. Once again, my name is Riva Ikalia, student of Information Systems at Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia. I truly appreciate you taking the time to learn about this critical topic with me. Stay aware, stay prepared, and together, let's build a future that's not only secure, but resilient.